Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest stories surrounding the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. Some people seem determined to keep Caitlin Clark from becoming the face of the WNBA, even though her popularity has brought unprecedented attention and growth to the league. Her impact on TV ratings, attendance, and fan interest has been undeniable. Many fans believe that if the league moves away from its biggest star, it risks losing much of the momentum and mainstream attention it has gained in recent years. Whether you agree or not, Clark has become one of the driving forces behind the WNBA's current surge in popularity.
The player that's most likely to launch a successful company is who?
Ooh. Honestly, I'm going to say Paige Beckers. She knows what to say. She's genuine. If she put her mind to wanting to start a business and a brand, she'd nail it.
Nneka Ogwumike. She's already been able to handle every business aspect of the league. So Nneka.
I think that sometimes people forget I have feelings. I'm a real individual. I feel things and I have emotions and I get emotional and I get frustrated and I get sad and I get upset. I get happy. I get joyful. And I feel and experience all that stuff, but at the same time I have really thick skin. And I think also I always try to remind myself is social media is not always reality, and that is really lost on people. And I think we get so down a rabbit hole all the time that you read all these things and you're like, oh, that has to be true, or that has to be what people really think of me, or that has to be what the young girl thinks of me that's showing up. That's not true. The young girls and the young boys, they absolutely love the way you play. They love the way you carry yourself. And
in a recent interview, WNBA presenters talked about the league's growth, attention, and momentum for next season, but never mentioned Caitlin Clark. Not once. If you watched the entire segment, you'd think the biggest name in women's basketball wasn't even part of the conversation, despite being the player drawing the most attention from fans.
The WNBA, they just keep driving into a wall at full speed with Caitlin Clark. They now have a commemorative poster of 30 years of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's not on it. And it's not just an ode to the veterans that started the league. Paige Beckers and Angel Reese are on it. And Caitlin Clark's not. When she broke into the league, you moved her road games to bigger arenas to accommodate the fans. And she's not on the 30-year poster. Recently there were TV games. Hers got double the rating of Asia Wilson, the best player in the league, the 3-time champ and the 4-time MVP. Double the rating. This is a paranoid, weird, insular league.
That wasn't an accident. When people who cover the WNBA spend several minutes discussing the league's future without mentioning Caitlin Clark, it's hard to see it as an oversight. She has been a major part of the league's record-breaking attention and viewership. Many fans believe leaving her out wasn't a mistake, it was a deliberate choice.
This phenomenon has just been crazy, right? I feel a little bit I guess empathetic for her because she didn't ask for any of this. She just wants the ball, right? She didn't ask for any of this stuff. I know that there's a lot of people that are frustrated that she doesn't speak more about some of the issues that have nothing to do with basketball, by the way. And that's the unfortunate part for her. I had the opportunity to call one of her games a couple weeks ago. She's ridiculous. When you watch some of the shots she pulls and how she operates,
here's what's been building behind the scenes for months. Reports suggest WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert could step down after the season, and much of the discussion centers on how the league has handled Caitlin Clark's rise. Many believe sponsors and broadcast partners wanted Clark promoted more aggressively, while critics argue the league failed to fully capitalize on the unprecedented attention she brought to the WNBA.
So there was actually a report that came out today that says that the 2026 season will be Cathy's last season. Alexa Philippou said conversations with more than 20 stakeholders in and around the WNBA offer a general belief that for as much business growth as Cathy Engelbert has overseen, she's not the right person to navigate the demands of the league, the demands that the league currently faces, and what its stakeholders now need. I do think Cathy thinks, well, she's done her job, she's got us financially set up in the right way. It's the other pieces that we're talking about. Jeff Hunt, who is a specialist in crisis and reputation management, who has previously worked with the MLB, ATP, WTA, the PGA Tour, he said the hole has just gotten so deep. She's in a place now where I don't really know what she does. Others said that she had a failure to develop sufficient relationship equity. Multiple find it curious she hasn't prioritized developing a closer relationship with Caitlin Clark.
Now the conversation is shifting. Critics say some players and media figures downplayed Caitlin Clark's impact, even as attention around the league continued to grow. With reports of leadership changes, many believe the WNBA's next commissioner will face one clear clear challenge, growing revenue and attracting more fans. Supporters argue that Clark has already shown she can generate record-breaking viewership, ticket sales, and national interest unlike any player in recent league history.
Obviously, I'm so blessed to be at the helm of this league during this incredible hyper-growth period. So blessed that these players are putting the product on the court they are every night, that they stand for the values that the W has long sought for. So I will just continue to, do my job, execute the strategy because it has been working, make sure we listen to the players, communicate with the players. And so absolutely just love this league and blessed to have had the career I had before and the career I have now.
What seems to be frustrating so many people right now goes far beyond pure basketball talent. The skill is undeniable, but the conversation has shifted to something much bigger. Who will become the face of the league and the player its future is built around? When you set emotions aside, the business side is hard to ignore. Caitlin Clark's games consistently generate television ratings, ticket demand, and fan engagement at a level the WNBA has never experienced before. That's why many believe league leadership will have to focus on the players who drive the greatest audience growth. A commissioner tasked with strengthening the league's financial future is likely to prioritize strategies that expand the fan base and increase revenue rather than preserve the status quo simply to satisfy established stars.
This is insanity. What Caitlin Clark has showed us, the demand is still there. The hype is still there. And then when she performs like she did, and people are seeing on Twitter, people seeing on the news and on social media and on YouTube, and they're seeing headlines that say Iowa CC is back, they're like, damn, those were good times. I gotta check it out. Wait, you're telling me Iowa CC? Wait, she did 45 and 10? Oh, I remember her doing 45 and 10. I remember those types of games. I remember her pulling up from the parking lot. Oh, I gotta tune in.
Caitlin Clark has spoken openly about this throughout the season, making it clear that she wants to be judged by what she does on the court rather than by the constant narratives surrounding her. She has acknowledged that much of the public conversation focuses on her popularity, media attention, and the excitement she generates. While she believes her basketball performance deserves equal recognition, much of the discussion centers on her impact off the court, strong television ratings, sold-out arenas, and high jersey sales. But her play has also drawn significant attention. Her court vision, long-range shooting, and ability to create scoring opportunities have made her one of the league's most talked-about players. Clark has continued to produce impressive performances and set notable records, reinforcing that her influence extends beyond publicity and is also tied to her accomplishments on the floor.
I think there's just like a false characterization of who I am sometimes, and I get it, as a reporter or as a blogger, you can write an opinion piece and that's your job and whatever, but at the same time, you don't know me. We've never had a conversation. I get people have a job to do, but at the same time, don't make accusations about my character and who I am when you don't know me. I understand this is your job and this is your profession and this is what you get to do, and basketball is my profession and what I get to do, and I get to compete. This was always my dream, and nobody should ever try to take that away from me. The love and the joy that I have for the game, and they haven't and they won't, because it's my goal to win championships, and I know that I can help this team do that, and that's always what I remind myself in the moment.